It's the middle of the week and yesterday we had news talking about job creation. But today on Money Time at Money9 we begin on jobs, but this time it's going to be on layoffs. Following big tech's financial services firm Credit Suisse has said that it has already cut 2,700 jobs in the December quarter. It is looking to reduce its headcount by a total of 9,000 by 2025. According to media reports, global tech major Google has asked top-level managers to zero in on a total of 10,000 underperforming employees as it is looking to implement its new performance management systems. According to media reports, Google will eventually ask underperformers to leave with immediate effect. More news on layoffs are coming in from this time from HP Inc. HP Inc., which will be cutting up to 6,000 jobs over the next 3 years. HP's diktat has come at a time when global demand for personal computers is continuously falling. Apparently, this is the main reason behind its cost-cutting measure. And more bad news coming in for investors of bankrupt crypto FTX. Lawyers who are representing the Bahamas-based collapsed cryptocurrency exchange FTX have said that substantial amount of assets have been stolen from the accounts of the investors. They dropped the hint that it was unlikely that such investors would ever get their money back. A law firm involved in this case has even said that FTX was run by inexperienced, unsophisticated and potentially personally compromised individuals. So it was unlikely that investors would get back their money. Some company insiders were accused of being an accomplice. Recently, an analytics firm, Elliptic, had estimated that hackers have siphoned off almost $480 million of investors' money from its exchange. FTX used to be one of the world's largest crypto exchanges. Its collapse has sent shockwaves throughout the crypto industry. The law firm said that its collapse was the most difficult in the history of corporate America. FTX bankruptcy case is still going on. The stakeholders have been trying to somehow recover the losses incurred by investors. And if you're looking to invest in fixed deposits, a lot of banks have been increasing fixed deposit rates left, right and center. Joining them are private sector lender Kotak Mahindra Bank, which has increased interest rates on fixed deposits. Now customers of the bank can get as high as 6.5% on FDs of 23 months. For FDs of 1 year, depositors can get a maximum of 6.25% interest rate with the bank. Senior citizens will get additional rate of 0.5% over and above the applicable rates. Another private bank has also increased FD rates. Nainital Bank is giving 6.9% interest rate on an FDs of 700 days. Defense and paramilitary personnel will get 7% on some FDs, while senior citizens who have served in defense forces will get 7.45% on the same FD. We stick on with investment, and this time it's about passive funds. According to a report by Business Standard, retail investors in India like you and me mostly prefer to invest in passive funds of large size and reputed AMCs. In fact, top 10 AMCs in the country have a minimum 85% share in the total AUM of all passive funds active in the country. Adding to that, some AMCs have completely stayed away from passive funds. Out of a total 43 mutual fund houses, 18 AMCs have not launched a single passive fund. Experts say retail investors mostly put their hand-earned money in passive funds of large-size AMCs because market gurus find it easier to convince retail investors to invest in passive funds of top AMCs. Retail investors tend to go for bigger brands in the mutual fund space. Currently, the total AUM of passive funds is 4.4 lakh crore rupees. Now we focus on loyalty programs and rewards. If you have subscribed to the reward programs of e-commerce aggregator Flipkart, then this news might help you in earning more reward points. Axis Bank has launched the Super Elite credit card in tie-up with the e-tailer. You will get 500 Flipkart Super Coins on activation of this credit card. Adding to that, you will get 4 times Super Coins on every transactions. You will also get various other benefits if you use this credit card on other e-commerce platforms like Myntra and ClearTrip. Axis Bank has claimed that you can get a total benefit of 20,000 rupees with the Super Elite credit card. Alright, air flyers, pay attention because you are going to love this. Tata Group airline Air India will start new non-stop flights from Mumbai to New York, Paris and Frankfurt. These airlines will be operational from February next year. Currently, daily flights of the private airline fly to New York from the national capital, New Delhi. Air India has also announced a resumption of non-stop flights connecting Delhi with Copenhagen, Milan and Vienna. Once these new flights become operational, Air India will be flying a total of 79 weekly flights to Europe. Air India is aggressively looking to expand its fleet. It is undergoing a 5-year transformation plan, Vihan.ai. And more news from airlines. Those who have booked tickets of AirAsia can use high-speed Wi-Fi service the next time you fly in flights of private airline AirAsia. The Tata Group airline has started an in-flight Wi-Fi service for flyers. You can watch your favorite movies and web series on OTT apps installed on systems available in the flights. AirAsia has claimed that flyers will get download speed of up to 1 GB per second. Adding to that, no extra cost will be levied on travelers for Wi-Fi service. From innovation on air, we move on to modern technology on the ground. India's leading electric car manufacturer Tata Motors on Wednesday launched a new version of Tigor EV sedan at ex-showroom price of 12.49 lakh rupees. Tata Motors claims the newly launched version of Tigor.EV will give a longer range of 315 kilometers than its previous variants. Some of the striking features of the sedan include cruise control, smartwatch connectivity, etc. If you have already bought any of the previously launched models of Tigor.EV, then Tata Motors has a message for people like you. India's leading EV manufacturer is giving the option to the owners of Tigor EV to update their vehicles' software by visiting any of its authorized service centers from December 20, 2022. After the software update, some features of the newly launched longer range Tigor.EV will be available in the previous variants as well. Speaking of technology, Oppo Reno 9 series is slated to debut in China on Thursday. The electronics manufacturing firm is expected to unveil standard Oppo Reno 9, Oppo Reno 9 Pro and Oppo Reno 9 Pro Plus smartphones. All the three phones are expected to have a maximum storage capacity of 512 GB. The higher-end model is expected to have 32MP selfie camera and a 50MP rear camera. According to media reports, the price of Oppo Reno 9 series smartphones will start from 39,900 rupees. We wrap up today's Money Time with some news coming in from Dalal Street. Shares of Inox Green Energy Services made muted debut on the stock exchanges. Its shares fell nearly 8% in the opening session on Wednesday. It closed 9% lower than the IPO issue price. The counter closed at 59.1 rupees a piece on the BSE. Continuing with markets, equity benchmarks ended higher on Wednesday amid buying in banking counters and a firm trend in global markets. The 30-share BSE Sensex closed above 61,500 points, while Nifty 50 closed above 18,200 points. International oil benchmark Brent crude jumped more than 1% and was hovering around $89 per barrel. That's all for today on Money Time at Money9. Stay tuned to Money9 English's YouTube channel for more news. Download the Money9 app from the Google Play Store and App Store. This is me, Ajay, signing off. See you at the same time tomorrow. Until then, take care and good night.